The easternmost part of India, called Northeast India, is known for its rich cultural diversity, breathtaking natural beauty, and unique geographical features. The region is connected to the rest of India by a narrow corridor called the Siliguri corridor or the chicken snake that is about 22 kilometers wide. The area to the east of this corridor includes the states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim. Also, 5 districts of West Bengal are situated in this part of India. The Northeast India is one of the most culturally and physically diverse places on the earth, with people from different ethnicity, cultures, and languages residing in different physical landforms and conditions. So just for speculation and educational purpose, let's see what it would be like if Northeast India, the region to the east of the Siliguri corridor, becomes an independent country. The total area of the country would be 274,094 square kilometers, which is slightly less than the area of Burkina Faso. It would be the 75th largest country in the world in terms of area, replacing New Zealand. This new country will become the 50th landlocked country of the world. The total population of the country would be 63,385,000, which would make it the 23rd largest country in the world, smaller than France but larger than Italy. And the population density of the country would be 231 persons per square kilometer. 83.9% of the total population of the country would be literate. 57.53% of the total population would follow Hinduism. Christianity would be followed by 15.68% of the total population. 23.26% of the total population would be Muslim. Buddhism would be followed by 1.7% of the total population. 1.8% of the total population would follow tribal religions. Other religions like Sikhism, Jainism, and non-religious groups would make up 0.3% of the total population. This new country would likely adopt a new time zone, that is 6 hours 30 minutes ahead of GMT. Since the current time zone of India, that is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of GMT, keeps this region 1 hour behind the actual time. The net GDP of this country would be $125 billion, which would give it 67th position among countries in terms of economy. The GDP of the country would be larger than that of Ecuador, but smaller than that of Ethiopia, and the GDP per capita of the country would be $1,972. It would be one of the most linguistically diverse countries with over 250 spoken languages. The major languages spoken in Northeast India includes Assamese, Bengali, Hindi, Bodo, Manipuri, Mizo, Nagamese, Khasi, Gado, Nepali, Missing, Karbi, Tripuri, and other Naga languages. These are just some of the major languages spoken in Northeast India. There are several other tribal and indigenous languages spoken by various communities in this region, contributing to its linguistic diversity. Since English is one of the official languages in majority of the northeastern states, it would be one of the official languages of the country, along with other local languages. Guwahati is the largest city of this region, and it would likely be the capital city. The other large and major cities of this country will be Agartala, Imphal, Dimapur, Shillong, Tezpur, Aizawl, Silchar, Dibrugarh, Siliguri, Jalpaiguri, Darjeeling, Alipurduar, Kohima, and Gangtok. Due to variation in landforms, the presence of subtropical climate, and a lot of rainfall, it would become one of the most biodiverse nations. This region is home to 22 national parks of India. The river Brahmaputra and its tributaries, around which this region nourishes, would be the lifeline of this nation. Some of the notable features of this region would be the presence of the largest tea-growing region in the world, the eastern Himalayan ranges, Kanchenjunga, the third highest peak in the world, Majuli, the largest river island in the world, dense forests with diverse ecosystems, biodiversity hotspots, some of the biggest and highest Buddhist monasteries, Loktak Lake, the largest floating lake in the world, and the presence of mineral oil, natural gas, and coal reserves. Floods, poverty, illegal immigrants, and human trafficking being the major problems, the region would also have to deal with its diverse population and the preservation of tribal cultures, as there are more than 200 tribes with their own culture and traditions. It would be one of the most ethnically, linguistically, and religiously diverse nations, full of scenic beauty and resources, which would have to deal with certain problems on its path to have a delighted future. It is important to note that the scenario of Northeast India becoming an independent country is purely speculative and hypothetical. Every part of India is an integral part of the nation, and this video is just for educational purposes and does not promote any separation.